Okay, so okay, good day everyone. So this is the topic for finals lecture. Okay, so we will talk about enzymes. So this is a three-part video. So the first part is introduction to enzymes, and we have two other videos discussing the specifics about enzymes. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, enzyme. So potro-tro tanay ni siya gina-mention, okay, since tawag sina since prelims, okay, since prelims and midterms na topic na natin ini siya, or na include din natin siya sa discussion natin. Okay, so di ba ang definition natin sa enzyme, okay, di ba ang definition natin, okay, used, okay, for breakdown. Okay, amon major function, okay, ni enzyme naton, ginagamit siya for breakdown of substances such as carbohydrates, lipids, or proteins. Okay, so sa compound, usually a protein. Okay, di ba sinabi na natin ng protein for the synthesis of enzymes. Okay, synthesis or paghimo sa hormones as well as synthesis sa cells. Okay, so ginagamit si protein para maghimo sa enzyme, hormones, and cells or tissue natin. Okay? That acts as a catalyst, okay, for biochemical reaction. Okay? Each cell in the human body contains thousands of different enzymes. So, anaton cell contains many different kinds of enzymes. Okay? Because almost every reaction in a cell requires its own specific enzyme. So, ang kada reaction daw, okay, every reaction in the cell requires its own specific enzyme. So, pag ang cell naton gusto magkaon sa glucose, may specific na enzyme para sina na process. If ang cell naton gusto gamiton si triglyceride, okay, as energy, may iba naman enzyme para sina. Okay? So, imagine niyo may usad na enzyme para sa usad na specific na trabaho. Okay? So, enzymes causes cellular reactions to occur millions. Okay? Cause cellular reaction to occur millions of times faster than corresponding uncatalyzed reaction. As catalyst, enzymes are not consumed during the reaction but merely help the reaction to occur more rapidly. Okay? So, ano nang ibig sabihin sino eh? Okay, enzymes cause cellular reactions to occur millions of times faster than corresponding uncatalyzed reactions. Okay, for example, may glucose ka daw. Okay, glucose. Now, si glucose gusto mo gamitin siya for energy. Now, kung hayaan ta lang, okay, hayaan ta lang si glucose, okay, pwede siya maging energy. Okay, pero, kung hayaan ta lang siya, dili kita magamit sa enzyme, pwede ni siya mangyari, pero dugay-dugay. Dugay-dugay ang process niya, class, kung dili kita magamit enzyme. Ibig sabihin sina uncatalyzed siya. Pag sinabi na uncatalyzed, okay, no enzyme. Okay, wala kitang enzyme na ginamit, so uncatalyzed. So, madugay-dugay ini na process. Okay, long time ang kailangan mo para ang glucose ma-convert to energy. However, if may glucose ka, tapos nagamit ka sa enzyme, okay, mas matulin. Okay, mas matulin. Ini siya longer time. Butang talang di longer time. Longer ang process niya from glucose to energy. Pero if magamit ka sa enzyme class, mas faster. Okay, ang reaction. So, ini uncatalyzed, ini siya catalyzed. Okay, pag sinabi na catalyzed with enzyme. Okay? So, pag may enzyme, tandaan nyo, mas matulin ang process. Okay? Mas matulin ang biochemical reaction, mas matulin ang biochemical process. Okay? Pag igo kitang ginagamit na enzyme. Now, sa enzyme mo, in this reaction, okay, in this reaction, ma-focus lang kita sa na reaction. Now, si glucose mo, na-convert pa energy. Now, in this reaction, si enzyme mo, dili siya na-consume. Okay? Dili na-consume mo sa enzyme nimo. Okay? Now, for example, okay, may isad ka daw na glucose. Si glucose number 1. Si glucose number 1 na convert mo na sa energy. Okay? Now, you have glucose number 2. Okay? May glucose 1 ka, may glucose 2. Si glucose 1 mo, energy na. Okay na siya. Okay? Gamito na siya sa cell natin. Ini si enzyme mo, okay? Pwede gihapon siya mag-bind kan glucose number 2. Kasi, enzymes are not consumed during the reaction. Dili isinda nawawara sa reaction. Okay? But merely help the reaction to occur more rapidly. So, once nabuligan niya na si glucose 1 to become energy, once nabuligan niya na si glucose 1 to become energy, pwede naman niya buligan si glucose 2 na maging, again, energy. Okay? Then, kung may glucose 3 kita, pwede gyapon niya buligan. Okay? Basta, an essence, dili siya nawawara, okay, sa reaction naton. Okay? Dili siya nawawara, okay, sa body naton if specific conditions are met. Okay? So, yan, i-discuss na paano sinda nawawara sa body naton. Okay? Now, the word enzyme comes from the Greek word en, okay, which means in. Enzyme means yeast. So, long before the chemical nature was understood, so bago pa daw nato naaraman kung paano mag-work si enzyme, okay, yeast enzymes, so yeast, so ginagamit din sa usually sa pag-bake, okay, sa pag-bake, okay, sa mga pastry, sa pastry, so we're used in the production of bread and alcoholic beverages as well as sa paghahimo sa alcohol. Okay, the action of yeast on sugars produces carbon dioxide gas which causes the bread to rise. Fermentation of sugars in fruit juices using the same yeast enzyme produces alcoholic beverages. So, as you can see, may gukatan flour dough. Okay? Then, pagbutang natin sa yeast, kung nakita nyo, nag-expand siya, nag-alsa siya. So, nano kay from here, naging erupsin eh. Okay? So, if we i-zoom tayo ni microscopically, okay, may gukitasan mga sugars. May mga flour kita da. Flour, okay? Harina, that is a carbohydrate, okay? So, sugar ina siya. May mga flour particles kita. Now, mabutang kita sa yeast, pampaalsa. Okay, may yeast kita. Ang mga yeast, they are microorganisms. Okay, mga microorganisms in yeast. Okay? Now, si yeast, kakaunon niya si flour. Kakaunon niya ang flour. Now, pag nagkaon, baliktad. Dili-gali pa kadi. Flour. Pa kadigali siya. Okay, si flour, si yeast, kakaunon niya ang flour. Ang harina. Okay? Now, pag inkaon ni yeast, an harina class, okay, pareho naton, pag nagakaon kita, nagaudo kita, nagautot kita. Okay? So, pag inkaon ni yeast and flour, mautot siya. Okay? Pag utot niya, ma-produce siya san gas or CO2. Mautot siya CO2. Okay? So, pag after sina, ma-build up ang CO2. Ma-build up ang gas sa sulod. Kaya baga, pag nagkaon ka san bread, okay, pag intunga mong bread, nakikita mo yung mga luho bagay na sinda. Okay, pag inkaon mo or pag intunga mo ang pandesal, tas kita mo sulod, makikita mo yung mga luho, may mga cavity, okay, sa sulod niya. Ibig sabihin, may igwada san gas build up. May carbon dioxide gas na nag-build up dida. So, kaya siya nag-aalsa, kaya siya nag-expand. Okay? Kasi in mga yeast, damo-damo na flour ang ginakaon ninda, okay? Tagsige nindan utot san carbon dioxide gas. Okay? So, the same concept ang nangyayari sa alcohol. Okay? So, the longer, okay, sa alcohol, okay, instead na carbon dioxide ang ginautot ninda, andun mismo na alcohol. Okay? So, the longer na gina-ferment mo an usad na beverage, okay, mas matapang an iya, mas matapang ang concentration niya kasi mas damo na time ang nakahatag sa yeast para mag-produce ng alcohol. Okay? So, pag ani mo alcohol, shorter period lang, aniya fermentation, dili siya masyado matapang. Okay? Kasi waran build up talaga sa alcohol. Okay? By the yeast. Pero if madugay mo siya gin-store, okay, years or decades mo siya gin-store, mas matapang siya kasi mas longer ang time sa fermentation, mas longer ang time na ginhatag mo sa yeast para mag-produce san alcohol. Okay? So, amin na siya ang trabaho ni yeast class. Okay? So, the yeast, enzyme man siya. Example of an enzyme. Na anong gina-breakdown niya? Ang flour. Okay, para mag-breakdown ng flour, ang sugars, sini, kailangan natin sa yeast. Okay, among trabaho niya, breakdown of sugars in this example. Okay? So, enzymes undergo all reactions of proteins. Tandaan nyo ni class. And, di ba, sinabi natin, enzymes are made from proteins. Okay? So, kung anong mga reaction ni protein, pwede siya mag-occur sa enzymes. Okay? Now, including denaturation. Denaturation, fancy word lang din siya. Okay, fancy word for breakdown. Okay? Denaturation and breakdown, the same lang na asinda. So, pag mental breakdown ka mo, sabihin nyo na lang, mental denaturation ka mo. Okay? Joke lang. Okay? So, pareho lang yun ha, denaturation and breakdown, okay, they are both the same meaning. Okay? Slight alteration in pH or temperature affect enzyme activity dramatically. Okay, kung natatandaan nyo, di ba class, itong sinabi natin sa quaternary protein, na if proteins, okay, underwent, okay, change in pH or temperature, na ano nangyayari? Pag ang proteins daw nato nag-underwent change in pH or change in temperature, na ano nangyayari sa inda? Naga-breakdown sinda. Okay? Pag dili mo sinda ginhatagan sa specific na condition, ma-breakdown sinda. Kaya kita nawawaraan sa enzymes. Okay, di ba? Nanon sabi daton dide, as catalyst, si enzyme dili sinda nako-consume sa reaction. Okay, si enzyme dili siya nawawara sa body naton. Basta maigwa siya sa specific na bagay na gina-breakdown, ipoproduce siya sa body naton. However, pwede siya mawara, pwede siya ma-destroy if, okay, nag-alter ang pH, if nag-alter ang temperature, amo sinda masisira, amo sinda mabe-breakdown, amo sinda mawawara sa body naton. Okay? So, good cooks realize that overheating the yeast kills the action of the yeast. So, pag naga-bake daw kita or nagahimo san pandesal or anything na nagagamit sa yeast, kailangan i-maintain natin ang temperature. Okay? Kasi kung dili natin i-maintain ang specific temperature para sa yeast, na anong mangyayari? If mag-over na kita sa minimum or sa required niya na temperature, pwede mapatay ang yeast natin. Okay? Kaya ano ginasabi? So, realize that overheating kills the action of the yeast. A person, okay, suffering from high fever, greater than 106 degrees Fahrenheit runs the risk of having cellular enzymes denaturated. So, aman ito, pag may fever kita, okay, pag may fever kita, greater than 106 degrees Fahrenheit, ang mga enzymes sa lawas nato naga-breakdown, hinay-hinay sa naga-breakdown, kaya kita nagapanluya. Okay, kaya kita may body malaise, or body fatigue, okay? Dili kita nakakaon sa maayos, 'di ba? Pag may kalintura ka, dili ka ginaganahan magkaon. Okay? Dili ka ginaganahan magkaon kasi mga enzymes mo sa stomach, okay, dili sinda talaga naka-breakdown sa pagkaon. Okay? So dili ka nagaganahan magkaon. Okay? So the biochemist must exercise extreme caution in handling enzymes to avoid loss of their activity. Okay, kailangan may extreme caution kita. Okay, pag nag-handle sa enzyme, even vigorous shaking of an enzyme solution can destroy enzyme activity. So, sa enzymes talaga, class, grabing bulig sini sa lawas ta. Okay? dako-dakoan ginabulig niya sa lawas naton to maintain proper bodily functions, pero at the same time kailangan mo sinda i-maintain, okay, high maintenance sinda, okay, high maintenance sinda na bagay sa lawas naton. If maigwalang kitan slight alteration sa pH, may slight alteration sa temperature, okay, ini siya, we will discuss denaturation more sa third video. Pero yan na, ginasabi ko na slight alteration, gamay lang naging bago sa pH, gamay lang naging bago sa temperature, grabe na ang grabe na ang effect niya sa activity sa enzyme naton, sa trabaho sa enzyme naton. So kailangan i-maintain ang proper temperature, kailangan i-maintain ang proper pH, okay, para sinda mag-function sa maayos. Okay? Now, structures of enzymes. So, we have two general structures, simple and conjugated. Pag sinabi na simple, composed only of protein. Okay? An enzyme mo, protein lang. Okay? Or amino acid chains lang. Okay? Proteins, again, made of amino acids. Okay? Now, conjugated enzyme has a non-protein part and a protein part. Okay? Conjugated, may non-protein, tag protein, simple, protein lang talaga siya. Okay? Sabi ng main difference ninda. Now, an apoenzyme is the protein part of the conjugated enzyme. Okay, yan may mukatasan. Okay, yan may mukatasan table, san diagram sila para ma-visualize nyo siya. Okay? So, an apoenzyme is the protein part of a conjugated enzyme. A cofactor is the non-protein part of the conjugated enzyme. A holoenzyme is the biochemically active conjugated enzyme produced from an apoenzyme and a cofactor. Okay, so, ayan na lang kita mahimo diagram para dili man. So, we have two general, okay, structure. May duwa kita na general structures ang enzyme naton, class, simple tas conjugated. Si simple made up only of proteins. Tandaan nyo, proteins lang ang ada sa simple enzyme. While conjugated, we have protein part and as well a non-protein. May protein part and may non-protein part si conjugated. Ang tawag mo sa protein part na protein part, okay, is called apoenzyme. Apoenzyme ang tawag sa protein part. While a non-protein part naman, ang tawag is cofactor. So, pag hinunga ka mo, makikita ba natin si cofactor sa simple enzyme? Yes or no? Okay, the answer is no, class. Okay, kanino mo lang makikita si cofactor? Sa mga conjugated enzyme. Conjugated, other term niya is holoenzyme. Pag gincombine na naton si apoenzyme and si cofactor, makahimo na kita holoenzyme or conjugated enzyme, class. Again, may duwa kita na general structure. We have simple and conjugated. Si simple, proteins lang. Proteins lang ang makikita mo. Ang structure na made up of only proteins. While conjugated, may igwakasan protein and may non-protein part ka sa imo structure. Nanong tawag sa protein part? Apoenzyme. Nanong tawag sa non-protein part? Cofactor. Pag gincombine mo si apoenzyme plus cofactor, nano ang mahihimo naton? Holoenzyme, otherwise known as conjugated enzyme. Okay, so amin na ang main difference ni simple and ni conjugated. Okay? Now, why do apoenzymes need cofactors? So, nano kay kailangan naton san cofactors? Nano kay kailangan ni apoenzyme si cofactors? So, cofactors provide additional chemically reactive functional groups besides those present in the amino acid side chains of apoenzymes. Okay, so imagine nyo na lang, class, di ba apoenzyme, mga amino acid lang. So, if apoenzyme lang, an atom structure, like this, sabihin ta amin mga amino acid lang sinda. Okay? May mga peptide bonds sinda in between. Now, pwede may mag-bind didi na side, pwede may mag-bind dida, may mag-bind, may mag-bind, may mag-bind, may mag-bind, may mag-bind, may mag-bind. So, pwede may mag-bind didi na other substance, didi, etc. Okay, may mag-bind dida. So, if we have 3 amino acid, if we have a 3 amino acid enzyme, pero ang pwede mag-bind sa iya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. May 8 na substance na pwede mag-bind sa iya. If amino acid or proteins lang. Okay, wara san cofactor dili. Okay, proteins lang, apoenzyme lang. Pero if we take the same 3 amino acid enzyme, tapos madagdag kita, sabiyon ta usad na cofactor. Okay, hexagon ini siya. Hexagon ba ini? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Octagon ini siya. Tag ini cofactor. Okay, cofactor kita. Okay, tapos may kitang tulo na amino acid. Pwede may mag-bind dida, pwede may mag-bind didi. Then, pwede pa may mag-bind didi, may mag-bind dida, 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 and as well as dida, pwede may mag-bind. So, as you can see class, mas damo ang pwede mag-bind didi. Okay? With cofactor. As opposed didi na without cofactor. Okay? Mas damo kitan pwede na magsulod na substance pag may cofactor kita na ginamit. Okay? Pero lang ana didi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lang ang pwede may mag-bind sa iya. Pero pag may cofactor kita pira, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 na substance ang pwede mag-bind sa iya. Okay, so amin na basically yung ginasabi lang sinin. Cofactors provide additional chemically reactive functional groups. Okay? And now, we have 2 broad categories of cofactors. We have simple metal ions, okay, and small organic molecules or coenzyme. Okay, other term ni small organic molecules is si coenzyme. Okay? So, metal ion cofactors include zinc, magnesium, okay, iron, specifically iron 2, and iron 3. Okay? Copper, copper 1, and copper 2. Okay? All metal ions must be supplied through the body, through dietary mineral intake. Okay? Mga essential minerals ini class. Tandaan nyo, si zinc, sabot ang tanda lang. Hindi ko na i-enumerate. Basta, all metal ions, okay, na na-mention ko dito, si zinc, magnesium, iron 1, iron, and copper are essential minerals. Okay, pag sinabi ng essential minerals, okay, pautur-tur talaga na-mention si essential. Pag sinabi na essential, if may nabatik ka mo na word na essential, okay, essential minerals, essential amino acids, essential lipids, tanan sinda makukuha mo lang through dietary intake. Para magkaigwa ka sa lawas mo, kailangan natin, okay, from diet, from eating, mulang sinda makukuha class. Okay, si zinc sa pagkaon, magnesium, iron, and copper, taran sinda sa pagkaon mo lang makukuha. Okay, almost any type of diet will provide adequate amounts. So, miski na na food, okay, pwede kita excuse me, almost any type of diet, waran specific na although may mga specific man na food which is high in zinc, high in magnesium, high in iron, pero dili na talaga ikaw maghanap sa specific na pagkaon kasi majority of the foods we eat contains these metal ions. Okay, so dili mo na kailangan magpili talaga. Okay, sa specific na pagkaon para ka magkaigwas ini ng mga metal ions. Okay? Any type of diet will do. Okay? So, dili man kailangan na mataas an concentration sa ninida sa lawas naton. Okay? Very small amounts lang. Okay? Kasi if may mataas-taas ka na sini, for example, taas-taas ka na sa copper, okay, dili na maayo class. Ibig sabihin may copper poisoning ka na base naka-ingest ka sa usad na chemical kaya tumaas-taas ang copper sa lawas mo. Okay? So small or trace amounts lang. Okay? Na concentration ang kailangan naton sa metal ions. Okay? Now for small organic molecules, other term niya again is coenzyme. Okay, other term is small organic molecules is coenzyme. The second category of cofactors. Okay, yan. Okay, inisinda na gina-discuss ko. Basically, amo na ini tawag sina in the summary. Okay? So, yung babalikan tayo na sinda. Okay? So, i-discuss ko na in broad details, then we will discuss ini na mga summary. Okay, na yung mga table, amo na in summary sa gina-discuss ko tuna didi. Okay? So, as a group called coenzymes, again, small organic molecules, other term nila is coenzymes. A coenzyme is a small organic molecule that serves as a cofactor in conjugated enzyme. So, pag ginawa ka mo, makakita ba kita sa coenzyme sa simple proteins? Yes or no? Okay, the answer is no. Si coenzyme, isurat ko lang, okay, para di ka malito, and sin the small metal ions, beto siya? Simple gali. Di mali na akong adjective. And simple metal ions, kanino mo lang sinda makikita, class? Makikita lang natin sinda sa conjugated. Nano kay sa conjugated lang sinda makikita? Because conjugated has cofactors. Cofactors, dili mo siya makikita sa simple. Okay, so again, pag ginhunga ka mo, true or false, coenzyme is found in simple proteins? Yes, simple enzymes? Yes or no? So the answer is no. Kasi sa simple enzyme, proteins lang an ada, okay? Wara san cofactor. Okay, si cofactor, again, may duwa kita na type sa cofactor class. Sino ang duwa nato na type? Si coenzyme or simple small organic molecules and sinda metal ions. Okay? Again, cofactor, may duwa kita na type, coenzyme, tag metal ions. Makikita ata lang sinda sa mga conjugated or holoenzyme, never sa simple kasi proteins lang anada. Scan simple enzyme. So balik kita. Coenzymes are synthesized within the human body. So ginahimo daw siya sa human body class. Balik kita, metal ions from diet. Dili isinda ginahimo sa body naton. Tandaan class pag sinabi na essential from diet, bawal siya himuon ni body naton. Okay? Si coenzyme are synthesized, ginahimo siya sa body naton class. Okay, tandaan nyo, si coenzymes or small organic molecules synthesized within the human body using building blocks obtained from other nutrients. Okay, most often, one of these building blocks is vitamin B or vitamin B derivative. Vitamin B derivative, amin na nababatiin nyo na vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin B3, etc. Okay, amin ang mga vitamin B derivative. Okay? So, vitamins must be obtained through dietary intake. So, amin yung medyo, hindi man siya malipong, pero medyo, medyo analytical kan coenzyme. Now, anong sabi naton? Coenzymes or small organic molecules are pabaliktad na lang. Pabaliktad na natin ano. Coenzyme or small organic molecules are made by the body. Okay, ginahimo siya sa lawas naton class. Okay, si coenzyme and small organic molecules. Para kita makahimo sa coenzyme, nanong kailangan naton? Mga vitamin B or vitamin B derivative. Again, para makahimo kita sa coenzyme, para ang body naton makahimo sa coenzyme, we need vitamin B or vitamin B derivative. Now, para kita magkaigwa sa vitamin B derivative, it must be obtained through dietary intake. Okay? So, pag inhunga ka mo class, coenzyme, okay, is made by the body or dili. Okay, coenzyme is made by the body. Okay? Pag hinunga ka mo, vitamin B is made by the body, yes or no? Dili class. Vitamin B, okay, essential vitamin ini siya. Pag sinabi ng essential vitamin, dietary intake. Okay? So, in essence class, okay, kailangan mo gihapon magkaon. Okay, para ka magkaigwa sa small organic molecules. Okay, in essence, need mo magkaon sa nano vitamins or vitamin B, specifically vitamin B or vitamin B derivative, para ang lawas mo makahimo. Okay, ang lawas mo makahimo sa coenzyme or small organic molecules. So, first, we need to eat vitamin B. Pag nagkakaon na kita sa vitamin B, ang lawas ta na, ang ma-process sidto para makahimo kita sa coenzyme. Okay? Pero pag hinunga ka mo, coenzyme is made by the body, yes or no? So, it is made by the body. Vitamin B, paano kita nagkakaigwa sa vitamin B? Is it made by the body or via dietary intake? So, vitamin B naman is acquired through dietary intake. So, ayaw ka mo kalipong siniklasa. Si vitamin B, kailangan dietary intake. Si coenzyme, made by the body naman siya. Okay? So, many cofactors are permanently bonded, okay, via covalent bonds to the amino acid portion of an enzyme. Breaking of the covalent bond deactivates the enzyme. So, balik kita dito. Okay, may cofactor. Minsan, permanent an attachment ni cofactor mo pakadi sa amino acid. So, ini, di ba, mga amino acid ini. Or protein part ini, amini an non-protein, non-amino acid part. So, minsan, permanently attached, minsan temporarily attached na sinda. So, once gin-break mo ini siya na bond, wala na ka ng enzyme. Sira na enzyme mo. If na-break ito siya na bond class. So, kailangan, para ma-maintain natin ang function ni enzyme, kailangan nakadikit sindan duwa. Okay? So, breaking, tandaan nyo ha, breaking of the covalent bond deactivates the enzyme. Metal ions and many, but not all, are permanently attached parts of the enzyme. Metal ions, okay, and many, but not all, are permanently attached, okay, to the enzyme. Okay, the coenzyme FAD. Okay, si FAD, this is an example of a small organic molecule. Okay, si FAD, small organic molecule ini siya, or coenzyme. Okay? So, flavin, adenine, dinucleotide, which has riboflavin, okay, as part of its structure. Now, si riboflavin, anong sabi natin? Okay, vitamin B2. Si riboflavin, vitamin B derivative na. Okay? So, kailangan mo sa vitamin B2 para ka makahimo kan FAD. So, vitamin B2 from dietary intake, ipaprocess siya ni body, magkakaigwa kita coenzyme, magkakaigwa kita san FAD or flavin adenine dinucleotide. Okay? Is an example of a permanently attached coenzyme. Okay? Si FAD daw, permanent an attachment. So the cofactor FAD has an important role in numerous biochemical redox reaction. Okay? So permanent attachment is not an absolute requirement. Dili kailangan na permanent perme. Okay? Dili siya required for an enzyme to be for the coenzyme to be an active part of an enzyme. Sometimes coenzyme temporarily binds to the amino acid portion of an enzyme at the time it is needed, and then it is released after the reaction has occurred. So dili required na permanent talaga an attachment in the class. Okay? Minsan ang mga coenzyme, they come and go. Okay? Pag kailangan na ang imo enzyme, ma-attach si cofactor. Okay, ma-attach siya. Pero if tapos ng trabaho niya, si cofactor, mahali. Okay? So, bagay na siya, maganda na analogy. Okay? So, may mga tao sa buhay natin, class, na pag down ka, okay, makada sinda sa imo, para buligan ka. Okay? Bubuligan ka ninda. Pero if nabuligan ka na ninda, nagsawa na sinda sa imo, okay, mahali sinda. Tapos na trabaho ninda. Okay? So, joke lang ito. Para ako may isip na analogy, pero ito siya, class. Basically the same analogy niya, class. Okay? So, minsan, if dili ginagamit ang enzyme, wala siya sa cofactor. Okay? Wala siya sa cofactor. Pero if gagamito na ang enzyme nimo, ang imo cofactor, ma-attach siya. Okay, para gani siya magamit. Pero after nagamit siya, tapos ng trabaho ni enzyme mo, si cofactor mahali na, madi-deactivate si enzyme nimo. Okay, isa na example sini na temporary binding. Okay, si NAD or si NAD. So provides an example of such coenzyme behavior. Okay, si FAD, tandaan si FAD is a permanently attached. Si NAD naman, temporary. Oh, NAD is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, which has niacin, vitamin B3 as a building block niya si vitamin B3. Okay? So, extremely important sa redox reactions. Okay, so dili kita para dili malipong. Okay, para naton ma-visualize ang difference talaga ninda. Okay? First, i-differentiate natin ang duwa na types sa cofactor, metal, ions, and coenzyme or small organic molecule. Okay? Examples, zinc, magnesium, iron 2, iron 3, copper 1, copper 2. Example ni metal ions. Coenzyme, may duwa lang na coenzyme ang ginatag sa book. Si FAD and si NAD+, or NAD na lang. Now, how are they acquired? Paano sila nakukuha sa body naton? Tandaan, all are acquired from dietary intake. Kailangan natin magkaon para makuha ini ng mga metal ions. Now, paano tayo nakukuha si coenzyme? So, they are synthesized by the body, so ginahimo siya sa body naton. However, the building blocks or the vitamins is acquired from diet. So, in essence, kailangan tagihapon magkaon, okay, sa mga vitamins or building blocks para ang body naton magkaigwa sa capability na mag-produce sa FAD and NAD. Okay? So, in terms of attachment, all are permanently attached to the APO enzyme. Tandaan, all are permanently attached kan metal ions. Sa coenzyme naman, some are permanently attached. Okay, pag sinabi na permanently attached. Pag permanently attached, na si FAD. Okay, pag temporary naman, na si NAD. Okay? So, tandaan nini na table, amo na ini ang summary sini class. Amo na ang summary niya. Okay? Okay, ini siya from here to here, ini na table ang summary. Okay? Pero dili ibig sabihon pag ma-review na kamo madiretso kamo sa summary ha. Adalan basahon gihapon ini. Okay? Intindihon anay ini tag ini before kamo magdiretso didi. Kasi dili nyo masasabutan ini if madiretso kamo tulos dili sa table. Again, unahon anay pagbasa ini. Okay, ini siya ng mga paragraph before kamo magkadi sa table. Okay? So dili kita sa two types of small organic molecules, okay, otherwise known as coenzyme. We have FAD and NAD+. FAD, ibig sabihin niya is flavin adenine dinucleotide, NAD is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Okay? Difference anay kita before sa similarities, they are permanently, tandaan class, they are permanently bound. Okay? Permanent an attachment ninda while NAD is temporarily bound to the apoenzyme. Ha, tandaan si FAD permanent, si NAD temporary lang ang binding. So nanong building block ni FAD, riboflavin or vitamin B2, NAD, niacin, ang building block or vitamin B3. Again, ini si NAD class, okay? Nanon analogy kanina, ma-attach lang siya sa enzyme if kailangan na an enzyme nimo. If an enzyme nimo dili pa siya kailangan sa body naton, si NAD mo dili pa naka-attach sa apoenzyme. Okay? Pag dili siya naka-attach sa apoenzyme, ito na enzyme mo, non-functional siya. Wala siyang function. Pero if kailangan na siya mag-function ni body, si NAD ma-attach pakadto sa enzyme or sa apoenzyme part. Okay? Then, ipe-perform niya na ang function. Once tapos na ang function niya, si NAD mo ma-dissociate, matatanggal siya dito sa enzyme. Now, once natanggal na siya sa enzyme, ang imo enzyme ma-deactivate naman siya. Okay? So, amin na si NAD. Pero si FAD or si flavin adenine dinucleotide, permanent attached talaga siya. Okay? So, permanently attached siya. So, tandaan nyo, permanent si FAD, temporarily attached si NAD. Okay? Non-similarities involved in redox reactions. Okay, redox reactions, aadalan tayo ni siya sa next video, ang mga types of reaction sa enzyme. Pero yan tandaan nyo, si FAD and NAD, okay, parts in the redox reactions, and as well, para sa coenzyme. Okay? Two types of small organic molecules or coenzyme. Other term is small organic, si coenzyme class. Okay? So, to. This is all for the introduction of enzyme. So, very small lang ini. Pero again, if maadal ka mo, tuna di class, okay, pakadi, amo na ini siya ang summary, na duwa na table. Pero again, before inyo adalan inin table, adalan anay ini, basahon, sabuton anay ini, okay, na mga paragraph before ka mo magdiretso pakadi. Okay? So, that is all for the introduction of enzyme. So, see you sa next video natin.